Hi there. Welcome to Workin' Wednesday, Real Life in Real Time. I'm in a hotel in Grand Rapids. My daughter has a ballet intensive here. In the summer, they're not allowing or providing for housing. So my husband and I are staying in a hotel with her, and he's off meeting with clients during the day. And I've created this writer's retreat, which is just my own creation where I'm joyfully taking this time away from the distractions at home to work on writing a couple presentations for conferences, some of my online content. And today is my third day. I'm getting about 4 to 6 hours of writing in a day, which is good because we're taking time in the evening to have family time. I've had lunch breaks with my daughter and so forth. Today I did kind of hit a wall. So I want to talk about what I did with that and also what I'm doing that's from my toolbox of working in that's really supporting my creativity and the endurance of being on the computer, because that's not something I'm used to. I might spend a couple hours a day on a computer, but then I usually get to spend most of my day with awesome people three-dimensionally. So we have this hotel where it's separate. The sleeping rooms are separate and there's a desk in there for my husband. The living room area is where I'm hanging out. You can see I have my mat because I take frequent breaks to do some body rolling. Now, thankfully we traveled via car because I have a ton of books and notes and manuals and everything that I brought along to tap into as I'm creating these presentations. And of course, my computer and some, oh, this is very important. I have some essential oil roll-on and some lip balm too. So I asked, what do I do? How do I do all the different things I do? And it's tricky. And again, I was delighted to be able to support our daughter during this time and also thought, wow, this is an opportunity to do some writing. So each day I've been getting up and doing a bit of writing, sometimes as early as 6 a.m. before they're up. Sometimes I'm not getting up that early, but trying to get the writing in the morning when I'm fresh, get going on it, and always doing pace. And I'm doing pace about every 2 hours and adding things in like thinking caps, positive point hookup to keep me in a place of positivity as I'm writing and creating. As you saw, I'm doing the breaks for movement to get out of the seated position, which drives me crazy with the body rolling ball, doing all sorts of integrative movement, working in sequences. I'm also doing right-left brain body balances, doing movement sequences that involve balancing homolateral, homologous, and contralateral movement. So homolateral, same-sided, homologous, same limbs, so both arms, both legs, and then contralateral, because that really allows my brain to move through some emotions like stress, anxiety, especially working on a computer can bring up a little bit of anxiety when I want to make sure everything is working. I haven't used PowerPoint in a while, so, a little anxiety there. And then always doing more of the contralateral cross-crawl movement. So moving through those balances lying down, moving through little breaks, very often pushing away from the screen, looking as far out as I can. This morning today around noon, I hit a wall. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot look at this screen. So I took myself outside. I went for a nice walk by the river. I did some strength work in the workout facility just for a change of scenery. Came back in, did some body rolling, getting ready to have some lunch and go back into the writing. And again, I'm using all the tools, energy yawn from time to time as well, because I can feel tension coming into my jaw, especially as I'm leaning forward to try and find things on PowerPoint. Taking little breaks to sit on the balcony that we have to read some of my notes in hard copy to get away from the screen, because that's really important. And then when I'm out there, I make sure I look as far in the distance as I can. The river's right out there. I look at the trees and the river and I trace the outline with my eyes. These are all things I've talked about in previous Workin' Wednesdays, but I know a lot of you want to know, how do you use it? How do you apply it? And these are just some of the ways that I am using them this week. And if you have questions, you want to hear more, let me know. And of course, the best part is each evening I get to wrap it up, put the computer away, and go explore new areas with my daughter and my husband. Like perhaps you've seen that vegan ice cream that we found at Love's at the market downtown here that is delicious. I can't wait to go there again. Thanks for listening. Hope this is helpful.